I've been competing at H&I since I was probably 8 years old.
It is different. It's very, very big. Seeing like all the different countries and teams compete.
More people come and watch it.
Cheering in the background and just saying, you can do it, you can do it.
It's a lot different than just being in your tiny little club.
You're surrounded by just amazing people who are doing amazing things.
It's a really special meet. You know, this is Houston, and you know, it's my hometown. It's just awesome being able to represent where you're from and who you are.
It's a big meet. There's a lot going on, so it gets you ready for other meets.
The NRG Stadium, it's humongous.
It brings so many people together from this city, other cities, and other countries.
I mean, everybody looks up to each other because you're just always constantly striving to be better than you were yesterday.
Getting to watch the elites and tens, it's like you're watching like future Olympians.
I think it's important for them to have a role model just like I did.
I'm like, whoa, I'm gonna be doing that later. And the younger people are gonna be like, whoa, too.
It's really just an incredible opportunity to be here, and I'm just so happy to be a part of it.
I feel happy that I get to be on a team and I get to support my friends. It gets me stronger and it gets me better. A lot of life skills have come from gymnastics.
Determination, goal setting, perseverance, and what you can really achieve when you set your mind to it.
You still come together as one team to do the best for the team and not just yourself.
It's a really big deal.
This whole experience that really brings gymnasts together and just develops a great character in them.
They still are really awesome competitors and amazing friends.
All right, welcome in everyone to the live stream broadcast here on sunny Galveston Island, Texas, where today it doesn't look like that. It's a little bit chilly, but we're happy to be inside at the 27th annual Galveston Houston National Invitational.
This year, H&I is giving out over $44,000 in cash awards to deserving athletes and coaches.
We're working on live streaming every single event to you guys. We got boys and girls open team cup tonight. 10 events, 6 on the boys side, 4 on the girls side.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the
toggling in between, trying to catch everybody that we can.
Competing in the open team cup.
Obviously, we'll be visiting several people, and we will be chatting in the chat. So, I'm Justin James. Thank you so much for coming in.
Out to the floor, ladies. Fire nice, out to the floor.
Amanda Stroud's in the shot.
And beginning on uneven bars, please welcome.
Right now here, they're doing the introductions. We got girls marching in on the floor.
In the by position is your host, Houston Gymnastics Center. Beginning on B.
So tonight's a really cool competition. It's Open Team Cup. Amanda's judging. She has, I believe, starting on a bye. She's doing the horizontal bar.
And ladies and gentlemen, beginning on floor exercise.
11 viewers. Glad to see you guys there. Amanda, what do you look for on the high bar?
Mostly ankles, handstands.
Gotta hit the handstand.
Leg form.
Our host club, Houston Gymnastics Center.
Always happy about a stick dismount.
Stick dismount, yes.
Yeah.
Team's gonna need those because everybody's gonna need to hit. There's a lot of prize money for these teams, which I'll talk about here in a little bit.
52A.
They are here to earn some money tonight for their teams. I don't know how they disperse that, but there's some big money being earned tonight, and then obviously some international or some individual money that they can earn tomorrow if they come back for that. But This is the 27th annual, and over the years, Tim Irwin
Enriched
has given out
gymnastics.
$1 million through that prize money, both in the team cup and the individual all-around an event. So it's a fantastic opportunity for these kids to earn some money for their coaches. I don't know how they do it all. The boys are coming in. We got our cameras on both floors. Everybody's being
Cypress
marched in
Academy.
and introduced. It's a kind of open team level competition for the boys.
Apollo
There's
Gymnastics.
senior elites, national team members, even Olympians here today. And then they are paired up with even some juniors, but they
Iron
have
Cross.
some rules to make up for that, which we'll talk about further later on.
World Olympic Gymnastics Academy.
17 viewers, hello everyone. Thanks for coming. Why is
Texas
Amanda
A&M
Stroud there?
University.
Jared Hug wants to know. Because she's the greatest.
Because I have a bye first.
She has a bye. We don't need the. Here
In
comes
addition,
Brian
we
Kaiser,
have
who just
special
tried to call
guests
me.
that will be our all-around platinum sponsor. Other key sponsors are Team Gold
All right,
sponsors,
we're
the
back.
Sloan family, and Shell Oil, supporting all of our athletes.
Of course,
and cash
with such a
awards.
big endeavor, big competition, it wouldn't come together without some sponsors, and that's what they're doing right now here in the arena, thanking the sponsors for their efforts. They have dimmed the lights. I believe we're going to start.
We would like to take a moment to remember a few people who passed away in 2021. World champion gymnast and 1980 Olympic team member Kurt Thomas passed away unexpectedly from a stroke in 2021. June Blackman was a sales representative for GK Elite and a huge HNI supporter. She passed away this year, and we will no longer see her energetic personality and smiling face, always with creatively fashioned apparel for our gymnasts. June was more than a sales rep and offered guidance and insight in regional team camps. We will always remember Gene as an upcoming sophisticated leader and a gymnastics intellect. His initials HEW stand for Howard Eugene Watson and are forever etched on the HGC men's team logo. Gene's life was gymnastics, and we know he is still watching all of his friends at HNI from afar. And now at this time, please rise, face the flag, remove your hats if you are wearing one. Here to sing the national anthem, Cecilia Castaneda.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cecilia Castaneda. At this time, on the men's side, gymnasts, please march to your first events and prepare for your one-touch. Ladies will begin warming up their first event. To all the competitors, good luck and have a safe competition.
Stand by for the beginning of your initial warm-up period. Gentlemen, you will have 2 minutes on each of the apparatus except for parallel bars. On parallel bars, you will be timed at 3 minutes and 20 seconds per team.
Where did my stuff go?
On the women's side, ladies. First teams up on vault, bars, beam, and floor. Begin your timed warm-up period.
All right, welcome in. Yeah, Rick Hong, thanks for the shout out. I'm happy to deliver the commentary. You know, I'm happy to accept tips as well, but try to turn it off. I'm not sure if you guys were able to hear some of that introduction and the national anthem. Tried to get that audio to you guys, but it looks like they're all gearing up. Teams are getting warmed up. They had a 1 hour general warm up before this, and now the format is they get 30 seconds to touch the apparatus, 30 seconds per athlete right before they get to compete. So that's where we are right now. Gonna be competing here in just a couple minutes. I think they get a little bit extra time over on parallel bars. But they are gearing up both on the men's and women's side. And we're gearing up to 18 viewers on Facebook. That's awesome. Yes, Jarrett, Justin is the best. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Tips are accepted. Let's switch around a little bit and check into some of this action.
30 seconds on the inside, 30 seconds on all the wings except palm bars.
There's rings. Let's see my start list. Who do we got? So these guys are still completing their one-touch warm-up. We're gonna see each team is comprised of 10 athletes. 4 get to go on each competition apparatus, and then the top 3 scores will comprise the team total. And they're in it for some prize money. First place team, $4,000, both on the men's and women's side. $2,000 for second, $1,000 for third. And they're awarding down to 5th on the women's and down to 9th on the men's.
That concludes warm-up.
I heard some announcements to wrap up warm-up. Texas A&M is here with their club program, and they are beginning on parallel bars. Looks like I think Cypress is ahead of them on P-bars, and then they're in the second flight. Whoop. Try to give you a couple different views. The girls are still doing a lot of warm-up preparation. I think anybody's started competing over here. Yes, April, boys and girls are both going on simultaneously right here. We have 2 floors, both on podium. It's an awesome event setup. We're going to be toggling in between. We have an opportunity to put up 6 cameras at once. We'll be showing both boys and girls events as they are happening. So we got right there, it looks like Enrich starting out on rings. I do not know the question for where live scores are. That would be a good question for me to know. meet scores online, maybe. So we do have some Olympians here today. Looks like right now we got HGC on floor. We got 5280 on horse and Rich on rings. Gymkhana on vault. Cypress on P-bars. High bars a bye. The US OTC guys will be on floor next. Apollo on horse. Iron Cross on rings. Yoga vaulting and Texas A&M on P-bars. Nice little cause over there on vault. So it's really cool. Some of these teams are going to have senior elites along with juniors. And the rules on the guys' side is the seniors are judged by senior FIG and the juniors are judged by the junior FIG. But still, top 3 scores are what's going to count for the team. So gunning for that prize money. Go Enrich, got some Enrich love there. They're going to have a good squad for sure. Let's check in on Enrich on the rings. Like Nicholas. Barnett, I think they call him Sage. Upright cross.
Ladies and gentlemen, on Pommel World Championship team member and U.S. Olympian, Yul Mogar.
Thanks, Rick, for helping out there. Nice ring set. Take my mug off. Give you some more screen. Go check out floor. Looks like we got HGC, which is Tim Irwin's club. Tim Irwin runs this meet. It's like Jackson Amorosa starting out with a nice double back. Check in on P-bars after Jackson here. It's really cool team, team environment. It's like a college meeting here. These guys are yelling and screaming, some of these meets they attend are pretty quiet. Some of them, they're not even with the same guys because they're in different sessions, different age groups, different levels, but the Team Cup is really a unique experience for these guys, especially having a podium, competing against other teams with Olympians. It's just a great opportunity. Nice finish there, double full, way to go, Jackson. We'll switch over to P-bars and I'll check in on some girls events. Looks like we got Cypress well on their way in the P-bar lineup. Looks like Caden Clinton there, about to salute, arms up, he's going. FL press, see what he's got, the giant. Topsar, very good. Ooh, a little struggle on the Ely there. Extra swing. Peach handstand. Get that front up rise requirement there. And it's a pelt. Oh, short on the double pike. I don't think we're going to see every event from him. I think he's just kind of coming back from some time off, so that might be what we're witnessing. He's a great young talent out there with Tom Meadows at Cypress Academy. All right, 22 viewers hanging out with us. Glad to have you guys. We're broadcasting live from Galveston Island, Texas. Houston National Invitational from Moody Gardens. Looks like we got some PBAR action. This is going to be a great show here, Mr. Asher Hall. He's got a heck of a set coming at you. I imagine he's their last guy to anchor it in. That's awesome, guys. We're coming off the floor. You know, we got both floors for men and women up on podiums, and it's just cool to see these young guys coming down and high-fiving each other and just loving every minute being with their team. And one group's going to make their coach extra happy. Several groups will, with the prize money coming in after this event. Here goes Asher on the P-bars. Let's see what he's got. Let's see. Stutz, come on, man. That guy's so strong. Front up rise, double front with a half. Way to work. Great set. I think that was the last of the whole session, so we're going to move around a little bit. Next flight's going to come in, and they'll have the 30-second per athlete touch. I'm going to switch over to the girls who are rocking and rolling as we speak.
Second team, you may begin your 2-minute warm-up. On the men's side, the warm-up gym is available between warm-up turns.
All right, so we got another group of boys coming in. Girls are competing everywhere right now. We're watching some floor action. Looks like we got a team from Crenshaw in some awesome camo, Leos. They're starting over on Beam. Got the A&M crew, my alma mater. They're over there on P-bars getting it going, warming up.
Gentlemen, that concludes your 2-minute warm-up. Please prepare for competition.
Yeah. A&M's got a great little club program. They got a facility on campus. Kids get to utilize. It's a club sport recognized through the university. With the recreation sports department. It's pretty much student driven. They don't really have a coach. Kind of help each other. They're doing a good job representing.
On the floor from the USOTC, Robert Neff.
So we got A&M on P-bars. Robert Neff from the USOTC just did a double front on the floor. Didn't quite land it, but we got OTC starting over there. They got a heck of a squad. Some guys with international experience will be stepping up in a minute. Girls are looking great. After this routine, we'll switch it back over and check on some of these guys, especially some of the national team members. Didn't quite get that double back to finish her routine there, but her teammates are still there clapping and enjoying it. Double high fives coming off the podium. There you go, right in the camera, right at you. You love to see it. All right, switched up over to P-bars where the Aggies are rocking. Looks like we got I think that's Tyler Knockham, finished up decent double back. Over to men's floor.
2021 Olympian Shane Wiskus.
I don't know if you heard the announcement, but that's Shane Wiskus. He's a pretty good little guy. I think he went to some Olympics very recently. He also fell on his double front, but he did something before it. Robert Neff did not. Ran into Brett earlier, and it sounded like these guys are kind of here tonight to kind of get a run through. Might not even be doing every event, but they're, game day is really tomorrow for some of the individual prizes. And it's cool to see him out and coaching. I don't know if that's the plan, or we got the new transition happening with it's like Caesar coming in, At some point I'm sure we'll see Syke. But Brett is here on the floor coaching the group from USOTC. Yeah, it looks like OTC has 3 guys, so they might not be doing all around. But next up, we got Alex Diab. Yeah, stuck double back from A&M over on P-bars, and they're hyped. They got a chief hype man in Carlos Ojeda doing big things over there, getting those guys together and getting them to big competitions like this. got Michael Jordan viewers, 23 over here on Facebook. I know we got some other channels that we're getting viewers from on our YouTube. We certainly appreciate every one of you. Let's check in. Alex Diab. Just saluted. Stepped in. Let's see what he's got. Nice. They're evaluating those a little bit differently. This quad looks from this angle, he did it pretty good. Those Japanese style handstands. Pretty much want you to do a headstand without, I mean, they want you that low. You're basically on your head. All right. Might have been a decently little short routine like Brett was mentioning might be happening. Let's check in on P-bars. The Logo boys just wrapped up some vault.
On the women's side, all 4 events should be completed. Athletes and coaches, please rotate to event number 2.
Just have range.
Women's Open Team Club, please rotate to your second event and immediately begin your
The girls have
time warm-up
rotated to their
period.
second event. They're doing a little time warm up here. We'll switch on over here briefly. Great job from A&M. Checking on rings. Looks like we got Team Iron Cross about to present. Gonna mess with a few different things. We're showing the women and the men. We're toggling in between. We have the capability to. We're running 10 cameras. We can kind of have 6 at a time at max, but it gets pretty small on your screen as we do that. Right now I'm running 4. Looks like I got women's floor. They're warming up over there. Got the women's floor, men's floor, of course rings and parallel bars going on. That's the women's vault. Getting it set up, warmed up.
Athletes, please hold. Like any athletes in the warm-up gym, be prepared to still have a pummel with your team before you do the out your warm-up in just a moment.
Yeah, appreciate that there, April. We're here to broadcast both men's and women's, and we're trying to get even coverage. Huh. Playing with some things, trying to get you guys a little bit more variety in your view. Women are still doing their team warm-ups. I think the men are too, but looks like Pomeroy's is up and going. Crenshaw's up there on floor. They got, as I mentioned earlier, they're geared up in some cool team uniforms, camo with Crenshaw on their chest. Cool opportunity to get a unique special Leo. I don't know, that might be what they're normally wearing. I think it's probably something they did for this Team Cup. The boys are switching over for the next group to come in and start their 30-second touch warm-up. That's kind of what the girls are wrapping up right now.
Do not warm up.
There we go. Now we got 6 up. And toggle in between and kind of make them different for you guys.
On the men's side, you may now begin your 2-minute warm-up.
All right, looks like we got some standings. Thanks so much, Rick Hong. Woga for the boys side in first. Gymkhana, 5280, Cyprus, HGC. That's awesome. So I got 6 cameras up running for you guys. Couple girls. Looks like we got uneven bars. It's kind of far away. Women's floor. We got men's floor going on. Some rings, some high bar, and pommels. So try to make everybody happy. This is quite the setup. If you're interested in, if you are a meet director, you have meets, you want to do this, contact Tim Irwin here with H&I, and he'll tell you how to get involved. Zach Gagnon's the guy behind all this technology I'm trying to push and get all the cameras running. And he asked me to help out with the announcing. Glad to be of service. Zach is one of our judges, and he is over on Pommel Horse. He is married to Amanda, who was just sitting here earlier, if you were on with us, who is judging on horizontal bar. Right now, we should have, we got Crenshaw's in the camo over there on the girls' floor. We got Enrich rocking some vaults right here on the boys. Looks like 5280s over on the rings. Should see Yule here, a couple guys. Of course, that's Yule Moldauer, one of our top guys. Just wrapped up his Olympic games in the past Olympics. Nice. Cross. Like a college meet. It's pretty tight down here with the 2 floors on podium. I'm kind of sitting right in the middle of them, and vault starting both sides of me, girls on one side, boys on the other. All these guys are just yelling and screaming for their teammates. It's a really cool environment. Team gymnastics is pretty special. Pretty rare to get to do it outside of Olympic team, NCAAs. And great meets that are formatted like this. A lot of energy.
Next up on the rings, former NCAA champion and Olympic team member, Yule Moldauer.
All right, they just introduced Yule over on rings. Maybe we'll bring him up on the big screen. There he is, Olympian Yule Moldauer. Looks like Sasha Artemoff, his coach, lifted him up. See what he's got to offer. Nice. Whip it, swing handstand, whip it Maltese. Like some great high bar work. I think that's Team Cyprus over there. Yule's looking strong right here. Yeah. Nice. Likes to do his strength out of those Yamawaki style skills. Very good. Could have been a little short there. Maybe a little, I don't know what position he's trying to do. I think Maltese. Couldn't tell from here if he stuck that or not. Sounded like I only heard one thud. But hey, it's a pretty good set from Yule. Back it up, do some multiple displays for you guys. Here's some high bar. Looks like Caden, we saw him earlier on the P-bars. Gets a smack on the back from Coach Igor. Check in on women's floor. Still Team Crenshaw over here. Looking good. And on the girls' side, we have some. They're all level 10 athletes that comprise the team. There's some elites in there. Put up a guy after Yule on ring, so I bet you he's doing some impressive work. He's got an uprise Maltese right there. He does a nice whip it to cross, a little low, but he held it strong. Nice lead pass from Crenshaw. Well, I just realized some of those girls in the camo. I think we got clubs sharing with other clubs and building one team over on the girls' side. So I see Crenshaw, I see Pearland, but they all have camo. Some say Crenshaw, some say Pearland. So I think they've kind of created one team out of two clubs. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool thing that I guess they're allowed to do here at the Open Team Cup, at least on the women's side. So yeah, I've been saying Crenshaw, but hey, I think there are some, but there's also some Pearland. So, and maybe they're separated on different events, but I didn't get a proper start list or rotation sheet for the girls. So I apologize for that. I've been trying to get that information and haven't been given to me. Looks like had some women's fault. I missed that. Chico full probably. Some excited ladies over on bars coming in.
How's everything going, Chief?
Great. You're in audio to talk, but not camera yet. You want to be? You put those on. You can hear yourself. We got Tim Irwin, the founder of the Houston National Invitational, right here. We'll put him on the screen. He's going to talk a little bit. There's Tim. There you are. Great. Awesome competition you have out here. I mentioned earlier how much money you've awarded over the years. $1 million given out to these athletes. It's just fantastic.
I can't believe it. It's so weird because I think I was just looking at the meeting. I said, you know, we give out these cash awards every year. We're coming up on our 27th annual, and I started figuring everything out. And I go, we've given out over $1 million to the athletes and to the clubs. And I'm going, you know, that's great. I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of the competition.
That's great. That's just unbelievable competition. Brings out some of the best guys and girls from all over the country and even international.
Oh yeah, and the way everybody gets together, it's kind of like an NCAA meet. You know, it's a very team concept meet. There's no individual thing about it. You know, it's all about the team. So, and both the men and women. That's what's so excited about it.
Yeah, man. It's like I told him what to say. I've been saying this is like a college meet down here.
If you have that kind of atmosphere,
it's just exciting. It's cool to see the kids, especially coming off the podium, high-fiving their teammates and cheering them on, and really a unique experience to do team gymnastics out here, and that prize money is really an awesome benefit.
And it offers a motivating factor and so forth, but it's just it's part of a means, everybody together to have the camaraderie, compete together, and hey, the little bit of cash doesn't hurt. It's great for the programs. It all goes back into the gymnastics community.
Jim Welch to the head table, please.
And I'm excited too. We really have a pretty good crowd out here too.
Yeah, there's a fantastic crowd. I don't know if you can see it from many of our camera angles, but they're pretty well attended. Maybe 80% in the crowd. So. Yeah. It's a great venue, great place down here in Galveston.
And we got that other meet going on at the same time, too.
Yeah, there is another. We got how many gyms in here? Competitive equipment?
In this arena here, we have two women's meets going on and a men's meet going on.
Yeah, so we have
a Capital Cup men's meet. Yeah.
Secondary competition of women happening on some different apparatuses that we aren't necessarily filming. And then there's even another room that I don't think anything's happening right now, but
that's right. Then we have another competition in the other ballroom. We call that the Strand. The Strand area.
I sent a video to Eric. He goes, "Yeah, I know."
We got
Nick, you're up here next, buddy.
Yeah, just gymnastics everywhere down here. Even in other rooms, I kind of stumbled upon a room I was making my way around. I was like, oh, this is a whole other meet in here. So it's just really fantastic.
And the opening ceremony is good. I hope you got that on.
Yes. I turned it on. I was hoping they got some of the audio in. They recognized some people that had passed away. Were contributors to Tim's event here. And I'm sad to not have them here this year, but great that you guys were able to recognize them.
Oh yeah, we really miss those guys. The other thing is the venue, the Moody Garden venue, has just been wonderful. We actually the lighting's actually good this year. The lighting was a little down last time when we had it in 2017, and they've done everything. And having the hotel connected here with the resort has been really special.
Yeah, no, it's not your first time to do it here. It's actually my first time to come to it here.
Yeah, so what do you think about it?
I think it's great. I got here early before check-in and had to do some things, and then I just went out and got my bag and trucked it over to the hotel, and then it was such an easy walk right into the venue. It's really a great place to have a competition. I think the kids and adults alike out there competing are enjoying themselves, especially under this awesome team format.
Well, what do you think about the podiums?
I like the podiums. We're talking about it. During warm-ups, I was walking around before we were on and hearing some of the kids, man, this is awesome. This is the best floor ever. And I was like, it's because you're on podium, like that makes a big difference. But I think it's really cool, really great experience for those guys. Some of these guys get to compete on podium once or twice a year, but not everybody gets that opportunity. So another benefit to come to Houston National Invitational.
Well, good, man. This is so great. You've got every event on here, too. Huh?
Yes, and we're toggling through. It's hard to make everybody happy, but we're trying our best. We're switching around from men to women. Sometimes we're running all six. We're running 6 cameras.
On the women's side, athletes, that is rotation number 2. Please rotate to your third event.
I'm trying to stay on top of it.
It's an incredible system you all have here too. I'm so excited to have, Zach and you on board doing this for us too. This is, I think it's great to be able to stream the event. I've always wanted to do this, and I've always held off on it because we really didn't have a true pro involved, and you all are really living up to that. So.
Well, we appreciate the opportunity, and we're glad to do it. Thank you so much.
Good, man. Thank you.
You're
we'll
welcome.
See you. I'll
Thanks,
come back
Tim.
later.
You got it, man. We'll be around. This is the feed right now, so.
Okay, now, if I sit back down there, I'm not going to be on there, am I? Can you make it so I'm not on there if I sit?
All right, we're back. Had Tim Irwin stopping by to visit. Had Zach checking on me from his pommel horse judging duties. Trying to give you guys a better experience. Looks like we got in the camera view right now, girls floor, men's floor, balance beam, which is just a chit-chat station right now, but then bars going on across the balance beam mats. Looks like we got the Woga boys over on P-bars.
And that completes rotation.
And the boys are rotating. Next group coming in.
Friday. Prepare for your warm-up period. We'll start momentarily.
Looks like both boys and girls are kind of in their warm-up period right now. They're having a 30-second per athlete touch. They had a overall general warm-up workout for an hour before we started the stream. So in this rotation, looks like we got 5280 going to vault.
Friday, your warm begins now.
And Rich is getting set up over on P-bars. Chimkana's getting geared up for high bar. HGC, the home team per se, is gearing up for rings, which is pretty close to me right here. HGC girls teams over on the floor, getting their warm up, getting set up. Nice little double back. All right, if you're jumping in, just joining us, thank you guys so much. Looks like we've dropped down a little bit. I got 19 on the Facebook. I can't see how many we have on YouTube. I hope that doesn't mean we have 0. But appreciate you guys joining in for the live stream. Mr. Zach Gagnon put a lot of pre-work effort into both the hardware, the software, in the presentation, and I'm the lucky guy to try to deliver some commentary to you guys. Switch over a little bit to a big screen view. Uneven bar warming up over there. Bar sets now. Home team HTC getting geared up on rings.
That includes the warm-up period for all events except for parallel bar. We are ready to begin competition.
Checking on some vaults. The men's side, 5280. Coming at you. Sounds like Asher Cohen. Nice. Little chest down. Pretty solid step. A little skewed in the air, but hey, that's a pretty solid vault. To start off, I think he's their first guy, their lead-up guy. Get the momentum rolling. As I mentioned earlier, we got 10 athletes are allowed on a team. I don't know if that means everybody has to have 10 or that's the max, I believe. And out of those 10, they get to pick 4 to compete on an event. Out of those 4, they're finding the top 3 scores to comprise a team total. Pretty similar to NCAA team format, although I think that has just changed. I coach high school gymnastics here in Texas, and I coach both men and women, and we do 6 up, 3 count. It's a pretty fun format. But 4 up, 3 counts, a little more pressure. Here's their second vaulter.
So Tim's telling me I should come down here.
All right, I've been joined by our friend, Mr. Sean Sims, and it was perfect timing because I was just talking about the team format and what they're doing here. Whoa.
Yikes.
That's behind. This is live, what they're seeing. But we were talking about the high school format. Sean Sims helping here coordinate this event, doing a lot of different duties here at H&I, has done that for a long time, but also a high school coach. So how is this team format similar to what we do in high school or the NCAA? Tell us about the parallels and what you're seeing from these kids enjoying themselves.
There are a lot of parallels there. I grew up in the club program, and so in high school, to me at the time, high school gymnastics was just that other thing I did. And finally got to show my friends what I've been doing all those years. But now that I'm on the other side coaching it, and especially with where I have the places I have coached, the team format has really become what's important. And it's not just about the individual anymore. And like you said, at the NCAA competitions, at our high school competitions, yeah, the individuals are good. Yeah, it's an individual sport, but it's more about the team, and you're supporting your team, and you're supported by your team. And if you make a mistake, it's not all about you. It's your teammate will help step up to fill the void for you, that kind of thing.
I mean, and that's what we're trying to do, is produce the best team at the Olympics, you know. So having an opportunity to do this in the team format is testing those guys that have that goal, have that ambition, and they're going to be on those teams one day. And team gymnastics is super important for our higher level guys. And NCAA meets like this, great opportunity for those guys to prepare themselves for Olympic team moments.
Sure, they'd all love to have any Olympic medal, but to get the team medal is what most of them would really love to have.
Yep, we got guys here today that are working on that ambition, working with that goal. Of course, we have several guys that have already been to the Olympics, and who knows, with the next generation, some of these guys that are on the junior side might be headed there as well in their career. So,
for sure, yeah. As on the judging side, sometimes we see some of these kids, especially a lot of young Texans, who we're like, ooh, that kid's got a shot. But we never know. Somebody might make it.
Checking in on floor. Let's go back over here to rings. This is the home team, HGC, and their girls are over there on the women's floor, so we'll check in on them. This is Tim Irwin's club that he runs and manages. Of course, Tim, the founder of Houston National Invitational, and this great team concept competition. Nice work. I think that guy is headed to a team, West Point, I believe, next year, so he'll be competing in the NCAA.
That's impressive.
Team Army. We'll go check out floor. We got Mason from Cyprus. Mason Heath. He is a monster of a dude doing some big boy gymnastics. How many years you been helping out with H&I?
I'm not even sure anymore. I judged it several years, and then on and off judged it. But then I've been back here helping run things and do a little judging. I don't know, 6 or 8 years, I think. Just one of those you kind of lose track of time. You come down and do it.
It's like my dad says when the anniversary comes up. I don't know. I think it's been 8 good years. And it takes a lot of great people like Sean Sims to make this meet happen. And Tim is always gracious in bringing in professional people to help run such an awesome meet. So thank you for all your help. Trying to go to women's floor, check out the home team HGC.
Hoping you can hear us over the floor music.
Yeah. I think you guys can hear it. It's pretty loud. There you go. Like she finished up pretty good. Another guy from HGC is on the rings right now. Might be their anchor. He is headed next year to the Naval Academy, so he'll be continuing his team efforts.
Go Navy, beat Army.
There you go. And we actually talked about that last week with the teammates that are, one's going Army, one's going Navy, so they're going to have a lot of fun at least one time a year. A couple times they'll compete, but they'll be talking about that football game. But man, they're having some fun right now, excited, yelling and screaming and high-fiving. This team gymnastics is just
I'm looking forward. I get to go up to Annapolis at the end of March and judge the collegiate national meet.
Nice.
And if you've never been to the Naval Academy, it's a great place to visit.
I haven't. I've heard so many good things. I want to go check it out myself.
Very historical, great town right there on the Chesapeake Bay. Great place to visit.
We got Asher Hong rocking a 4 set. Yeah, Naval Academy was the only place that recruited me when I was a young guy, but didn't end up going there. But I definitely want to go visit soon.
Well, so those were the 3 recruiting trips I took, was the 3 military academies, and did end up going to Annapolis. Things didn't work out too well there, but hey. But on my recruiting trips, Naval Academy was not exactly the first choice until I went. Army was not anywhere in the really conversation until I went and visited. Both of those places, you can just feel history when you're walking around those campuses. It's a really neat place.
Yeah, but I think they'll always have men's gymnastics programs. Nice, as Asher finishes up his 4 set. I think they'll always have programs at the Army and Navy.
I agree.
Even if all the other colleges stop, I think they'll find a way to keep going. Of course, we're in an interesting moment right now with college opportunities and kind of this new Gym Act happening, but there's opportunities for sure for guys to continue. It's just sometimes have to be creative with how you're doing that.
This year, the All Academy Championship's actually going to be part of the Bloga competition, the Liukin competition.
Yeah, I saw
in a few weeks. So all 3 academies will be there for a meet on that Saturday night.
Down in Texas and in Plano at the Star, where the Frisco, sorry, and for all you Dallas guys, it's all Dallas. But Frisco, where the Dallas Cowboys play, they're going to have the Bloga Invitational. Ginormous meet like this with both men and women, international stuff happening. Tri-Academy Championships, great opportunity to go and check it out and see those team competitions. If you're not already headed there for competition yourself, maybe go give it a watch. So the guys are back warming up, doing their 2-minute touch. Looks like the girls just wrapped up too. Put it on.
A couple of big names coming up on rings this round, Shane Wiskus and Alex Diab.
So we'll have to tune in and check those routines out. Looks like we got the A&M team on floor. Woga's over there warming up high bar. Iron Cross should be on P-bars.
1 minute remaining in the warm-up period, except for parallel bars. 1 minute.
Let's give you some more to look at.
Why, yes, Jared Pogue. That is Sean Sims.
Yes, this is THSGCA President Sean Sims. Jared's back. You left us? We figured you were there the whole time. What do you mean? All right, now we got 6. Try not to have some doubles for you. Switch it around. We'll take our mugs off.
Yeah, they don't want to see us.
We'll still be here, just a voice call away.
We are ready to begin the operation.
Here we go on the rings with Shane Wiskus.
Shane Wiskus, looks like we got. Let's put Shane up there. All right, Olympian Shane. See what he's got. He'll shoot the handstand nice and clean. Front giant. Very few deductions, if any, there. Giant through to tuck double. Looks, as I mentioned earlier, what's that? I ran into Brett earlier and he definitely caught me and said, make sure you're letting everyone know. We're kind of testing the waters, running through some things, doing some warm up. I think those guys are really in it for tomorrow's individual game. So looks like that's kind of what Shane did. Went through, did a couple skills really just to get himself prepared. I think they do have a 3-man team. It's going to be hard to be competitive with the score he's going to produce there. Didn't meet all the requirements, didn't have a full set. But as Brett wanted everyone to know, they're just kind of warming up. Probably tomorrow we'll see everything out of all those guys, at least on the events or the all-around if they're trying to earn that prize money in those divisions.
I'm glad you knew that. I figured that was probably what was going on, but yeah, no strength part, no swing to strength.
Yeah, he's certainly capable of a whole lot more, as we know, absolutely. And as we all saw on the big screen and at the Olympics. And so we'll switch it over, find some other groups.
Coming up next is Alex Diab.
Yeah, let's see if Alex does a set. Superb ring guy here, competing in lots of team gymnastics competitions with Illinois for his college career.
The Fighting Illini.
So as I mentioned earlier, we got a whole new group, all in the same camo Leo, warming up on the floor for the girls. Some say Pearland, some say Crenshaw. I think they're kind of competing together. All right, here goes Diab, super strong.
Nice Maltese. Back to prize planche. Lower down, back to cross.
Pretty solid position. Just
Good holds.
an ox of a man. Okay. Looks like a pretty full ring set.
Yeah, I believe it was.
So tonight, these teams, let me give you guys another view.
And yes, JJ, there are a couple of combined teams on the women's side.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
At this competition, they frequently have a combination of Pearland Elite and Crenshaw.
Yeah, it looks like they've even made some cool shirts with the logos combined. It's kind of neat. It's another cool opportunity for team gymnastics. Pair up with another group, and you have this secondary set of teammates. It builds camaraderie that you compete against them at lots of meets, but you're with them and you're seeing them and you're building relationships. That's why we're still here doing the sport of gymnastics.
That is something that I've always noticed more of in gymnastics than other sports is there is a camaraderie of people not on your team. You'll yell and cheer for guys just because you like them, you like their gymnastics, and you want them to do well. You don't see that in a lot of individual sports.
Yeah, very true. As we mentioned, there is prize money tonight, and looks like the first place team is going to take away $4,000. Second place, $2,000. Third place, $1,000. Fourth place gets $500. Fifth place is the final for the women, and they get $200. Men is getting $3, and they get to go down to $9. Because there's more men's teams in the competition. Sixth place on the men, $200. Seventh, eighth, and ninth is going to get $100. So I'm rooting for my Aggies to at least get maybe
finishing the money.
$100, finishing the money. They can take it to Northgate, have some fun. Now, tomorrow night, which it looks like most of the USOTC guys are kind of preparing for in the individual events. Most of these kids right now competing, this is just Open Team Cup. They're going to compete again as an individual. Most of them are going to compete the same kind of prime session tomorrow night. Some might be in different age groups, different levels. But in that prime age group tomorrow night, all-around elites get the champion all-around elite men and women. They will collect $3,500. So almost as much as the first place teams are getting tonight. So some of these guys that are here going through the motions, they're really here for tomorrow night to try to earn some money, especially these guys that have been through college and are essentially doing this as their professional endeavor and trying to train for the next level. Second place takes away $2,000. Third place, $1,000. Fourth, $500. Fifth, $500. Sixth, $400. Seventh, $250. Eighth place in the all-around, $100. Hey, it's a lot of money.
And as Tim told you earlier, and you probably already mentioned, in all the years of H&I, Tim has awarded over $1 million in cash and prizes.
Yes. We did talk about that. Tim talked about it, and it's amazing. $1 million to do gymnastics. I'll take it.
It's more than a couple.
It's more than a couple, my friend. And then they're going to be awarding top 3 on events tomorrow night as well. So if you got an all-arounder gunning for it, and they're in the top 3 on each event, they're going to collect $300 for first, $150 for second, and $50 for third. So you finish in the top 3 of every event and win, or top 3 all. You're taking home a pretty big payday from this awesome competition. Nice little day at the office for gymnastics.
That is a lot of money, JJ.
It is a lot of money. Somebody's going to earn some good checks. We'll check in over here. Looks like the girls are still kind of warming up. We'll go in and check on floor. Carlos Ojeda. from Texas A&M. See what he's got on the floor. Who's on hand now? Carlos is a great team leader guy, really getting these guys grouped together to come to big events like this. And it's just great to show other kids that there is an opportunity there at Texas A&M to compete gymnastics. Here he goes. Arabian double front, unsuccessful. Come on, Carlos, pick it up.
Well, you know, it's a meet in January.
That's right.
The season is young.
Double top, nice. When these guys compete, they were working on being able to compete through the Gym Act, which is kind of a growing division on the college scene. But they compete through the NAIGC, which is, man, that's a ginormous competition, men and women. It's the National Association of Intercollegiate Gymnastics Clubs. And even colleges that already have varsity teams, they have teams that they field to this competition also. So you name a college, you're going to see them there in some form or fashion. It's pretty cool. So that's what these guys are kind of training for. Their championship is in April.
Got to judge that meet several years ago in Philadelphia. It's a fun competition.
It's a really cool competition.
And at one point, they march in every athlete in the competition. They did like 2,000 or 3,000. It's a lot.
They have definitely right around 2,000 from what I'm hearing lately at their competitions. It's just kind of an all-inclusive organization. They take on beginners, they take on guys that are working hard, and girls that are working and still wanting to be level 10 level. So it's
and in some cases, boys compete on the girls' side, and girls compete on the boys' side.
They have a pentathlon, decathlon. Yeah, there you go.
All 6 boys events, all 4 girls events.
You can do 10 events in the NAIGC. It's pretty neat.
The year I judged, there was a woman on the Harvard team who had given birth about 6 or 8 months prior to the competition, and she was a pretty decent gymnast on the men's side.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. We're back to kind of both groups warming up. Actually, floor on the women's side might be competing. See if we can check them out.
Well, JJ, thanks for having me. I'm going to go back up to the table.
Sean Sims, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir. Bye, Jared. All right, thanks to Rick Hong dropping in the live scoring. Nice double pike over there from Camo Team Pearland / Crenshaw. Great dance. Rick Hong dropped in the scores, looks like, after rotation 3. 52.80 is on top. Woga and Cypress, 2nd and 3rd. Gymkhana and Rich, 5th, 4th, and 5th. Front layout, front full, pretty clean. Layout, nice and tight. Great dance. That's a good routine.
And then that completes the warm-up period for all events except parallel bars. Warm-up period is over. We are ready to get on
guys are kind of doing their touch. See if we can get some beam action over here. That's bars. That's the wrong beam. See what's happening on vault. Nice Chico layout. Pretty good position. Small step. So I don't know if they this next ball will go on over to boys action. I think we're gonna see your Chico layout. Nice double pike over there from Camo Team Pearland. On floor. Chico layout, I knew it. Little pike down, small step, chest down, not bad. Let's check in on men's vault. This is the home team, HGC, Jackson Amoroso. See what he's got to offer. Cause, small step, not bad. 5280s over on P-bars. We should see Yule in a minute. Nice. Got in Rich on high bar. Cypress is on a horse. Coach Igor and Tom have some concoction right now. They're applying to the pommel horse. Not sure if it's legal. But we have some officials over there checking it out. Checking on high bar for Team and Rich.
Two kids without numbers.
Can't hear you.
I have two kids without numbers. Without numbers. Cadence and Van and Sarah Buchanan.
Also, we checked the score for this week. If you have numbers to this 5, you can have one team with 4 events before they
See what's going on in P-bars. 5280.
Okay, let's go. So then we're confused as to who's who. Because Chris thought that he was 2-4. Chris thought that he
Nice little peach. See if he's towards it. I've been watching this whole set. Gotta get that press handstand. Oh. Gearing up for the double tuck, and it worked out for him with the stick. A little bit of chest down, but not too bad. His team's pumped for that. You see Yule right there chalking it up. Gonna gear up for a set here shortly. He might be next. Let's check him out. Yep, looks like this is gonna be Yule set to his liking. Of course, Sasha Artemov there, helping adjust the bars. Quite the crew over there from 5280. Got the same thing happening over on Pommels. Lots of chalking up. Cypress is preparing for somebody. Check out this vault here. Right after this, we're going to Yolan P-bars. Oh, little half on. Not the best landing. Here goes Yule. We got Mason Heath from Cypress on pommel horse. Yule's lining up here. Ooh, I'm watching Mason live and missing Yule. Oh, Yule's fighting though. I see Mason's kind of drilling a set here. These guys are pumped up. Looks like he hit. Asher's pumping his fist and yelling. Tom gives him a high five. Let's see if Yule can wrap this up. Get some high fives from his boys. All right, not bad, not bad, not bad. See if we can tune into horse. I think we have an option for 2 horses, and these guys are mainly going on the 1. A little bit far out of the picture. Check out some uneven bars. It's a little bit far away. And our cameras are kind of, people don't know they're there, so it didn't look like a bad dismount from her. Check out this floor set from Camo Team Pearland. They're matching with Team Crenshaw. Cade and Clinton over on Pommel Horse for Team Cypress. Caden doing some flare work, kind of stalled out there. I'm not sure about that question there, April. I'm going to ask somebody, but I don't think we're going to be capable of doing that. The live stream's going to be recorded, but I'll ask somebody to confirm, and I'll put it in the chats. Good floor set over there. Took in pommel horse here. On the far horse, a little bit hard in your view, you're going to see Asher.
the women's side, you need to begin warm-up on event number 4.
Sounds like the women are going to their final event, starting their touch warm-up. Got Asher here, looking right through his teammate, Dallas Hale, who's standing there filming. There's Coach Tom. Some good flare work. Spindles and stalled out a little bit. Had to jump off. I think he's the last one going for the boys in this group. And they'll be rotating, and the girls are starting their 2-touch or their 2-minute 1-touch. See if we can wrap this up. Some single pommel work. Pretty tight, pretty good form. Back to some flaring travels, bringing it back. Little dismount. All right, not a bad finish. We'll get that together. So man, it's just been a great time. We got Flight B coming in. It's gonna have OTC, Apollo, Iron Cross, Wolga, and Texas A&M. But it has been an awesome competition down here in Galveston, H&I Team Cup. And as I mentioned earlier, most of these guys will be back at it tomorrow night for individual earnings and placements. Check out some uneven bars. I'm gonna go to 4 events for you guys. Try to adjust what we're seeing. That uneven bar camera's kind of far away. We got coaches in front of us. Pommel's a little far. Looks like A&M's warming up on horse. There's Brett over on vault. OTC guys are warming up. That's Robert Neff. Got women's floor down here. Get some men's floor up there, women's floor. Looks like Wolga is going to be on the floor for the men. Got women's floor going on. Some balance beam, but that's not the beam they're using. Men's vault. That camera angle is actually women's uneven bars. It's a little far away. So we got 50% women right now, 50% men. Trying to keep them happy. Emily James in the comments. The announcer is Justin James. He's married to you, so you're welcome. Glad to see you. Guess the kids are in bed. We got 21 people with us here on Facebook. Still can't figure out the count on YouTube. But glad you guys are here. Glad to provide you this service from what's usually sunny Galveston. It's pretty chilly Galveston today. But the Houston National Invitational down here at the Moody Garden Center. Awesome meet. If you can come and experience it in person. Now you got the great opportunity to experience it from your couch or any other chair in your house. Got the Aggies over there on pommel horse. Getting loud and proud as they always do. Looks like some girls on floor. Got the matching Pearland and Crenshaw groups. Some of that group, I think Pearland's over on vault. Chris Brazier's coaching over on floor exercise. Must be his Empire group. There was Robert Neff on vault. Men's floor over here in the top right should be some Woga guys gearing up for that. "24 people here on Facebook. Thanks for tuning in. We're trying to balance out, give ample time to, and even time to guys and girls tonight. I don't know what happened over on vault. Some good flare work going on the floor over there. I like to see some uneven bars. That camera just, we got to make an adjustment tomorrow for you guys. See, there's Chris right there. Chris Brazier in the middle of the screen, helping his kiddos. Heck of a gymnast himself. Competed many, many times here at Houston National Invitational. Sure, he was in many team cups. Now he's bringing his girls' teams to the Open Team Cup of the Houston National Invitational. Nice. Finish up with a double full on floor. Looks like team leader from Texas A&M, Carlos Ojeda. It's over here on horse. We'll see how that looks from him. Super enthusiastic guy. Been working a lot of pommel horse. Training all over the place. Spending time at that great facility they have at Texas A&M and doing a lot of extra work out with Tom Meadows at Cypress. Let's see what he's got. Come on, Carlos. Oh, he's struggling there on the Russian on one, and he missed his hand. off the horse. Aggie's got to stay on that horse. Something happened to my feed. I apologize for that. Kind of the same time Carlos fell out, the feed fell out, unfortunately. We're getting back up and running for you guys. I think it's actually the pommel horse feed. Maybe he shook it up when he fell. There's his teammates right there cheering for him. Couldn't finish his dismount. Let's tune into High Bar. Hopefully this will work. Got Iron Cross. I don't know if he just came from a fall or if he just mounted. Coach Dakota. Always bringing in some good guys. And they couldn't do it without Coach Nick over there at Iron Cross doing great things. A lot of these guys are headed to college opportunities next year. Yeah, I think my pommel feed went out. Same time Carlos went down. Let's check out some women's floor. Chris Brazier. All right, let's see what she's got for us. Nice double tuck. Yes, Justin W. James is the announcer. Some more struggles from A&M over on pommel horse. This floor routine's looking pretty good. I hope. I missed the last few things of it, though, to be honest. See what she finishes up with. One and a half front layout, not bad. Good finish. Check in on the guys' floor. Team Woga is over here hitting some sets. These guys, all these teams are looking for prize money. The women are awarded down to the 5th place team, and the men are awarded all the way down to the 9th place team. Some big money being earned tonight. $4,000 for the top men's team and top women's team. Back in action tomorrow night. Lots of individual cash prizes will be awarded, both for all-around placements and top 3 on events. Big paydays coming for some of these folks. See if I can get some more stuff going for you guys. Nice Chico full over on vault. The men are switching it up to the different flight. Finish to start with their one touch. Women are still competing. Let's tune in the floor. Nice little double turn. Solid double tug. April, I wish I could. I wish I could do everything y'all are asking of me. But all of our cameras are fixed, and I'm in a position behind a video control board and switching from view to view. So no, I cannot do that. I'd love to do it all for you guys. It's like Rick Hong's been updating some of the placements, and I think you can find them. Meet scores online. Sorry about that. I wish I knew all the standings myself. I wish I could bring that all to you guys, but we're really just making sure all the events are videoed and trying to put as much as we can out there to you viewers. The girls are starting to wrap up. Boys are kind of warming up over here. Give you guys a couple of things to look at. It's a good view. We got women's vault, women's floor, some high bar and rings for your action, viewing pleasure. Zach just came over and he's working on our pommel feed. Rocking it on the floor here. Man, those girls are excited. Look at that. What a team. What a team. They're wearing those Crenshaw / Pearland Elite dual logo t-shirts. Really cool. Thank you, Rick Hogg, for some team standings. 5280's on top right now. 156.25 with Woga behind, and then Cypress. That's a tight race between those two. We got Gymkhana, HGC, and Rick. Looks like we got 5280 on high bar. And Rich is on floor. On the girls' side, a lot of these teams have, as I've been mentioning, the Crenshaw Pearland Elite Group, even some of the other clubs, you know, you see a bunch of these coaches that I recognize, but they're wearing different shirts. I think there's, you know, Chris Brazier has a Fire and Ice shirt on. I think there's two different teams called Fire and Ice. So a lot of these clubs have joined together, grouped up with other clubs to field teams for this Open Team Cup. Pretty cool. Oh. That was a nice vault. I saw it live. Nice Yurchenko 1.5. Pretty high from over here. So I wonder how that became the tradition on the girls' side, how they started grouping up with other clubs. That's pretty cool, pretty neat that they do that. That didn't seem to be happening on the guys' side. They're all from, you know, their home club with all their boys. And I apologize, I was never given full details for the girls, so I didn't have as much to say. I was given plenty of information on the guys, and I judge a lot of these guys quite often and get to know them. Of course, I know all their coaches, and so it's a little bit easier. Gonna go in on some single views. I think the girls have pretty well wrapped it up. I'm seeing a lot of grouping up on floor and doing some photos, and over here on vault, that's where the ginormous camo team of Pearland and Crenshaw's grouped up. I think they're pretty well wrapped up. I'm gonna go individual here and check in on some P-bars. I believe this is the Gymkhana group. I'm not sure. Oh no, that's HGC. That's the home team, so to speak. Nice. So these guys are at a respectable 5th place right now. And if that's where they finish, they would earn $300 for their team. We got Asher on rings. Let's check him out. This guy is just super strong and powerful. Headed off to his team gymnastics experience at NCAA team gymnastics experience at Stanford next year. Very nice dismount on small step. He's gonna do big things, both in the college sector and on the national team side. We're all rooting for him there. And Rich is on floor. Nice double front. He stepped out there. Little side pass back full. Get the non-acro element group with a split and a press handstand. Couple steps he did not want to take. This is dismount. I watched it live and missed it. Coach was in front of me. This is his dismount, double full. A little bit chest down, legs apart, but he got it stuck in there. Not a bad way to finish. His teammates are happy and excited, and it looks like those guys are currently in 6th place. Very respectable. Check in on horse. Yeah, we got a coach on the way there. Go over to rings. Cypress is still at it. Cocoon Mandava.
Put in the brochure.
Not a bad dismount. Let's check in on some floor. The man they call Ricky Bobby from Enrich. He is headed to one of the new programs. Greenville? I forgot the new programs. He's going to one of those new colleges. That's really exciting. He didn't want to land that way, I can tell you that.
On the women's side, the Open Team Cup. Athletes, your competition has now ended. Congratulations. We ask that you gather all of your personal belongings immediately, move up onto the floor, and we will stage you for our closing ceremonies and our awards presentation. So please, check around you for your personal belongings. Please move up onto the floor, and we'll stage you for our awards ceremony.
Kaiser, team ones are underneath the podium.
So the girls have wrapped up. I'm not sure if you heard those announcements, but they have finalized their competition. They're kind of getting together and leaving the arena for awards presentation. The boys are headed into, I believe, they got 2 flights, but I believe these guys are coming in for their, this group's starting their 5th rotation. So the group that just finished is headed back to wait to start their 6th. These guys are starting their 5th. So we got about 3 more rotations. They're doing their 2-minute touch. Try to get 4 events up for you guys to watch. And there won't be any women's events because they are wrapped up and finished. And Jarrett's back again. Jarrett Pogue, most famous gymnastics internet troll you'll ever meet. There we go. Got some floor, high bar, P bars, and ring action in the 4 screen displays for your gymnastics viewing pleasure. Jarrett, you're right. You did hear Sally Kay. I heard her yell at Kaiser behind us a minute ago. I guess Kaiser wasn't doing his job, you know? Who knows?
Do I need to make a guess?
You can. Jarrett said he's awesome. And that's definitely a debatable opinion. think they're going to do awards presentation in here, probably waiting for the guys to wrap up. But they're gearing up the women's floor with some awards podiums. Of course, they're going to have medals, as all these gymnasts are accustomed to. But what they're all here for is the cash money. These teams are vying for $4,000 for first place. And then the girls are awarded down to 5 places. The boys are awarded down to 9 with cash prizes. Emily James, the floor angle is weird. I apologize. Try to make some adjustments. These are all fixed cameras that Mr. Zach Gagnon, Chief Judging Extraordinaire on Pommel Horse, spent 8 hours setting up last night. But we're going to make some adjustments. We appreciate all the feedback. Make some adjustments tomorrow. Looking at possibly trying to take out some of that ceiling glare from some of the lights in here. Change the angle a little bit. We'll see what we can do for you. So these guys are about to get started with their 4-man up, 3-score count lineup from a group of max 10 athletes per team. Very similar to how I build my high school team roster. I don't do 10 max. I take everybody who wants to come and do it. But I can only put 6 on an event in the top 4 count. Top 3 count. Did I say 4? Got OTC guys who only brought a 3-man roster. See Brett adjusting the P-bars. Shane getting it set for him. If you were following us, you might have watched some ring sets that were a little short from those guys, but they're really here for tomorrow night. They're not in it to win it tonight in the Team Cup. They're kind of doing a warm-up, feel the equipment. They're ready to get some individual money tomorrow. Got A&M starting over on the rings. Not bad, little giant work there. This guy did it. All right, representing Gig'em. Love me some Aggie gymnastics. "27 years this competition has been going on. Of course, with the pandemic still going on, you see a lot of judges masked up here. They were not able to have the competition last year. So really excited to be back at it for the Houston National Invitational. And had a little more time to prepare for a live stream, so thank you for tuning in. This is Robert Neff. He's been at the training center for a little bit.
Yordanov to the head table, please. Ruben Yordanov to the head table.
See what he finishes up with on P-bars. Solid double pike. Little bit chest down. Had to make a hop. Not bad. He might be ready for some P-bar money tomorrow.
He's in the ballroom. Get someone with a camera take a good photo. Yeah. Does anybody have a good camera?
Team Enrich over on floor. A couple of their guys are going to some college programs next year. They got a guy that has just started his career at Air Force this year. Competed with Enrich at USA Championships last year. Here's Shane Wiskus on the P-bars. I might blow him up for you guys. Let's see it. He has done some half sets, so to speak. Let's see if he does that on P-bars. He's got some great P-bar work. Sure we'll see an awesome set tomorrow. That's not how he wanted to do it. Oh, not how I wanted to finish up. But like I mentioned earlier, if you heard me, but I'll say it again for the new viewers, Brett did mention that these guys are kind of just doing a run through tonight. They did not field they did field a full team because they have 3 guys. I don't know if they all did every event, but the team format needs, they're allowed to put up to 4 guys and then drop 1 score. So they're not able to drop any scores. But they are, it appears that their plan is to get themselves ready for individual competition tomorrow, where a lot more prize money is available and up for grabs. Another Aggie on rings. See what's going on. Horse. That might be Boga. You can see the Aggies on rings in the background. Fell out of that handstand there. The team Cypress is getting ready to vault. Yeah, see, I don't think they had Alex.
All right, ladies, on the ladies' side, would you please be seated again, and we will begin our awards ceremony. Thank you. On the women's side, at this time we'd like to present our winning teams, their awards.
They're presenting the
Ladies
women's
and gentlemen,
awards.
we cannot put on this great invitational now in its year number 27 without our sponsors and without the vision of the gentleman that has put this together for all 27 years. Presenting the awards on the women's side tonight will be your host from the Houston Gymnastics Center, Mr. Tim Irwin. Ladies, when we call your name, we ask that you come up.
See, we got Shane's over there on P-bars.
And the coach will see.
Just playing, you know.
Come up to the head table following to receive your checks. For a total of $7,700. $7,700 will be given out to the women tonight.
We got
Your
rings
team
going on.
champion for 2022 with a team total of 115.925. The combined Pearland Elite Crenshaw Team won. In second place, with a team score of 112.0, Capital.
So I guess Pearland Elite, Crenshaw Team 1.
Third place
first
team
place.
with a team
Capital
total
got
of
second.
111.975. Combined team of Empire and J&R.
Third place, Empire and JNR. So that was that group that had the fire and ice.
Your fourth place team with a score of
Empire,
108.50. Pearland Elite and Crenshaw Athletic Club Team 2. And your fifth place team scoring a 104.10. Houston Gymnastics Center.
That completes the rotation, gentlemen. Please.
First place team is receiving $4,000, ladies and gentlemen. Second place team, $2,000. Third place team, $1,000. Fourth place, $500. Fifth place, $200.
Gonna see some big vaults over here.
To the athletes and coaches, outstanding competition. Thank you very much. Moms and dads, we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow night when we have our all-around with the elites and level 10s for the individual event finalists, also for cash money. Again, athletes and coaches on the women's side, congratulations to our team champions. Outstanding job, ladies.
Hey, what?
You know, you can like add.
There's some sound for you, Emily. You like that? Getting funky. Yeah, we turned off the sound. We were visiting, didn't want you guys to hear. We were talking a little bit. I actually talked to Asher Hong. He's right here. They're starting their vault run up for their last event. I had to tell him that his dad's in the chat, being the internet troll. He got a laugh out of that. He said since he's a kid, he's always been keeping tabs on who's doing where. So he's doing that for everybody on the Team Cup, and we sure appreciate it, Mr. Rick Hong. Thank you so much. After 5 rotations, 5280 on top. Cypress not far behind. This is a great event for them to end on then. 154.75 with the 154.2. Woga's behind that, about 3 points down. And Gymkhana and Rich. Oh man, we got a little race here. See if these guys can hit it. So I think everybody's pretty much well completed their one touch here. We'll tune in on some vaults. Oh. All right, Mason, let's see it, man. Judges raise the green flag. Mason's saluted. See what he's got. They're going to need it from him here. Little Kaz action and a decent landing. Not a bad start from Mason Heath. Way to get some momentum rolling for his team. 3 more guys are going to be vaulting behind him. And if they can put it together, they're going to push him. Get a run on 5280. $52.80. Is wrapping up their competition on floor. Next up, Justin Lozano from Cypress. And vault. See if he can do it. He recovered pretty good from that. Pretty low chest. Almost hit his head on the vault from it looked like, but he could have easily gone down and put his hands down. And took a nice step to the side to regain his balance. Just what his team needed. 2 more guys going to come at you on vault. They're gunning for 52.80. Who's over on floor? Let's tune in there. They're in between guys. Rich is over on horse. Next up, coming at vault, Mr. Asher Hong. Quite capable of several awesome vaults. Some of them have been known to go viral on the internet. Let's see what he does today. Nice. Just looked up and caught his landing. I think he did a 2.5 there. But he's on his feet, and that's what his team needed. We got 1 more vaulter. They're going for 52.80. They're over on the floor. Let's see what they got. Last vaulter for Cypress looks like it's going to be Kieran Mandava. You can drill him one. His teammates are going to be super happy. Yeah, they're definitely finishing in the money, some top money. I don't know who gets to keep that. Is Tom going to just, get to collect it and take all his good friends like me out for steak dinner? I think that's what needs to happen. To the vault. Karen, final vaulter for Cypress. Oh man, was that a stuck cause? Not too bad. That's how you do it when your team needs you. Man, now they gonna have to wait and watch 52.80 finish it up. Let's check out Rich over on horse. Looks like We got the 5280 guys in the way. They're really gunning for first, cheering on their boys. The Cypress guys are super pumped, catching everybody at the end of the vault runway. They're happy with their performance. There you go. Looked like a pretty good set. He's pumped. I hear some yells over there. Didn't finish with the stick. You always want to do that. That'll pump your guys up the most and get the next guy fired up to start. I don't know where they are in their lineup. Having a hard time seeing their numbers from here. Knowing who's who. They could be wrapped up. We got Gymkhana still going on rings. Looks like there's another guy ready to go on floor. This is Gymkhana, but now I think they're around 4th, 5th place. Nice giant. Giant through. Oh man. Beautiful full twist and double back. Kicked out. Didn't quite see his landing. It sounded like a stick with a thud. Looks like Enrich is still going on horse. At least one guy is still in his routine on floor for 5280. I don't know if there's any more left. We could be down to our last routines. Looks like all the other events. Now these guys are Flight A. Looks like we had some of the top teams here. So the race isn't over. So we have another rotation coming in Flight B. The USOTC guys, the A&M guys are in that group, the WOGA. So still gymnastics to be had. Looks like these guys are wrapped up. Next flight coming in, their final 2-minute touch. We'll get you some music, get you some 4 screens to watch these guys. Man, that was a pretty awesome little race there. Looks like Cypress was in a good fight. They were close to me. I was able to see a little more. Not sure what happened or how the performance really was on the floor for 5280. But man, what a team fight. It's going to be great to see those final numbers. But I'm glad you enjoyed it, April. Glad to have you. The gymnastics, as I mentioned, is not over. There's still another flight in here. Some of these teams are trying to see where they can finish up for the max money for their groups. As I mentioned, $4,000 goes to the first place team, $2,000 second. So that's a big difference between those two teams that appear to be fighting it out for number one. And then third place gets $1,000, fourth $500, fifth $300, sixth $200, and seventh, eighth, and ninth each walk away with $100. Tomorrow night for the individuals, more money up for grabs as these guys over here from the OTC are warming up on high bar. They brought 3 guys. They did not all of them did the all around today, so they're a little bit out of the team competition. But they were really here kind of testing out the venue, the apparatus, and getting to know the feel for the individual competitions tomorrow, where lots more money's up for grabs. $3,500 wins the all-around tomorrow. All right, they've wrapped up their warm-ups. So the announcer says, Mr. Mark Yancey. A&M's over here on vault, getting themselves started close to me. We got the OTC guys over on high bar. And Rich on horse. Woga's going to be doing rings. They've started on high bar. Robert Neff from the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Training Center out of Colorado Springs. Brett McClure is here today coaching these 3 guys. There you go, Robert. See some Maggie vaults. Doing a cool yell, like the yell leaders at the football games. Pretty neat. Team and Rich wrapping up their day on the pommel horse. Man, he is fighting. Wow. It's a good fight. Oh, man. Checking. Shane's doing some high bar. Did not catch it all. I saw he was going, went over there. It might have been short. He's done some short routines today. Rings, he did about 3 skills and a dismount. As I mentioned, these guys are kind of just here to test it out, get a workout in, and I think their big day is coming tomorrow. Check out some Woga ring action here. Coach Sergey's about to lift up. This is Carter Kim from Woga on the Rings.
Come on, Joel.
Let's go,
A&M's over here sticking their last 2 vaults. They're excited. Team gymnastics. Amazing. Next up on rings, Alex Dubler from Woga. Tremendous athlete. He's going to show us some good stuff, no doubt. Well, you're welcome, Tammy. Very glad to do it. Thank you for watching. Milwaukee. Back to prize straddle. Oh, tired end of the meet press handstand. Decent front giant from a tired guy.
Let's go.
All right. Not a bad dismount. Man, these guys are gonna, a lot of them, you know, like if they have a 10-man roster and they're, you know, putting 4 guys up on events, most of them, I mean, some of them might not be doing the all-around, but man, if they did the all-around game today for their team, they're coming back tomorrow doing it for the individual. It's a gruesome event, especially kind of this early in the season. Of course, some of their formats later on in the year, they go through that process as they progress to all around the semifinals and finals and things like that at JO Nationals. Next up on rings with Cyprus, Woga, David Shama. Iron Cross is still over there on horse, putting in a good fight. They look a little tired. Nice Charles and nice swinging rings. Not as tired as the press handstand as the last guy. Pretty decent front giant. Pretty good set here. Oh, almost got the stick. His teammates are proud. Still got some athletes going on floor. This must be Apollo. Let's tune in and check them out. They should be the last group. I don't know if it's the last guy, but 156 from Apollo, Richmond, Virginia. Will Fleck on the floor exercise. Gotta get that non-acro, doing some Russians. Nice pass. Dismounting. Nice double full. A little bit down. Took a small hop. Teammates are proud, happy. High-fiving coming off the podium. Gotta love it. That's a wrap. He was the last guy for the competition. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, supporting team gymnastics here at the Houston National Invitational in sunny but cold Galveston, Texas. Please tune in tomorrow night as we rebroadcast the individual portion where many cash awards are available and waiting to be earned. Oh, looks like Rick Hong's got the final team standings. If you want to see those, they're lining up right now to get those presented on the main floor with the award stands going up. Looks like they pulled ahead with their vaults. That's awesome.
Following the award ceremony,
awesome. Cypress ahead, 5280. Woga in third. Gymkhana and Rich HGC. And the money goes all the way down to 9. Great display of team gymnastics today. Looking forward to catching these guys on the individual all-around events tomorrow. And here comes Mr. Zach to officially shut us off. Thank you for tuning in. We are out.
We are out.